Here with Troy Clark, this Clark Machinery Sales. Just what's important to your customer, your client? Because
I think a lot of them want to know, buying a house or buying a car, I think they want to know, if I get a certain machine, can I resale it in 4 or 5 years or 7 years? Or what should I, yes, I need a machine for the specific thing that I'm doing. I'm going to swap it out in 4 or 5 years. And so that's why it drives me nuts when people buy a lathe and they don't put the tailstock on it.
right.
Like, it's $5,000 new. Just get the tailstock because it's a $10,000 slice in the price when it comes time to resell it in 4 or 5 years. It's just that they don't know that math.
But I don't need a tailstock now.
That's right. But you're going to want that $5,000 back in 5 years. So.
That's a really valid point. And as an appraiser, if a machine doesn't have a tailstock, I mean, even as an auctioneer, I mean, you look in the machine, right? And there's no tailstock, and you say, wait a minute. This is a chucker at that point, right?
It goes from 100% buying opportunity to maybe 10 to 15. Those guys who just want to, they're just chucking up, but then you got to have a bar feed or a robot or something. But yeah, it's not a universal. So just little things like that, I think.
I think that's a big thing. And that's something that I've never really had an intellectual conversation about is that tailstock on the machine. Really great point. What about other accessories that you see on equipment?
Number one, if you're going to buy a vertical machining center or a horizontal, spend the extra dough and get the coolant through the spindle. Please. I'm begging you. Please.
Through spindle coolant.
No one's ever angry that it's got it. Right?
It's almost like air conditioning on a car now, right?
Yes. You may not need to blast that high pressure coolant to get deep hole, clear, right? You got to blast those chips out of those deep holes. Fine. That's fine. But you will want it at some point. Everybody else is going to require it when they go to buy it. So just coolant through the spindle, big deal. Or through spindle coolant, whatever you want to say.
Great point. Begin with the end in mind. When you come and buy this piece of equipment, if you're buying a new piece of equipment particularly, you want to make sure that you have options that are going to maintain the value of that equipment for the next person that's going to want it.
And I get it. You know that you turn your machines into boat anchors. Great. You're running for 20 years and then dump it. No worries. A lot of people have that. They have specifically dedicated jobs. It's all about return on investment. You're going to shave off that $5,000 or $7,000, whatever it is, for the tailstock, the coolant through the spindle, fourth axis drive, just those little things. You think you are going to want to update the machine. Do yourself a favor. It makes your machine sell more quickly, makes it more palatable to the entire buyer base. So begin with the end in mind. Yep, big fan of that.
Great thought. Troy Clark, Clark Machinery Sales, Hunt Valley, Maryland. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you, David.